trying to get a binder on, be like, look, it's a trans mask. Okay, you know I'm the wholesome king, so I have some wholesome ones. Preteen me too anxious to correct people. Stranger dead naming me. That supportive friend. We love that supportive friend. This one's so cute. One day you'll complete your transition. Take it one step at a time.
Can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Try.
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
One study found that trans women who, despite being assigned male at birth, had a smaller female-sized structure in the hypothalamus. MRI scans also show the brain structures of trans people to be more similar in thickness to their experienced gender and not their sex. Finally, the pheromone androstenedione causes different hypothalamic responses in male and female brains. And when individuals with gender dysphoria were exposed to it, the hypothalamic response matched their perceived gender rather than their sex. These studies help to highlight how masculinization or feminization of the gonads is not always the same as the brain, and that there's a difference between your sex or your anatomy and your gender or how we perceive our own bodies.
I love the term partners. Are we dating? Are we robbing a bank? Do we run a legal firm? Are we the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies and are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit? Who knows?
We do not film homosexual weddings. That's what someone in my hometown told a gay couple. And I was furious. And before you get all, well, that's her God-given right. This is Canada, and that's illegal. So I went onto Twitter and said that. And today I got a call from my local news station. They interviewed me, and I said what I had to say, but I thought I should do more. So I went to my local bookshop and bought my favorite story, all about empathy. I wrote this message on the back of a picture of my husband and me. Oh, and this unicorn just for good measure. I wrapped it all up, and I'm going to deliver it to their studio because Jesus didn't say anything about homosexuality in the Bible, but he had a lot to say about love and empathy.
Why do trans women have to suck it up when we are constantly getting called men, or we have a mental disease, or getting called drag queens? Like, are we not able to express our disdain for getting misgendered on a constant basis? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be nice to you and say, oh, they're just ignorant and I'm whatever, it's whatever. Cause it's not whatever. It's not fine. It's not okay. And this honestly goes for any marginalized group. Stop policing people's emotions. Like, you have no right telling someone how to feel. Like, you don't have no right telling someone to get over it because it's normal. It shouldn't be normal at all.
Miss Jane, what are you doing here at the courthouse? Ava Jane, hey girl. Oh, you know, my cousin Jimmy just beat up this gay man in public and then pointed his gun at him. I thought I'd go watch the trial, be moral support. This country has gotten so soft. Miss Jane, what the fuck? That is a hate crime. Well, now you're just starting to sound like the prosecutor from the Department of Justice. Anyways, what are you doing here? Well, since you asked, I'm here to finalize my divorce with Bobby. I'm back to being Eva Jean Mary Sue Carter now. Well, bless your heart, how are you gonna survive? Miss Jane, I have something I've been meaning to tell you. There's a reason I can't make bridge games on Wednesdays at the country club. I have a job. It's an advocacy group for LGBTQ kids. The devil's work. No, Miss Jane. The devil's work is you making that nasty-ass casserole every Sunday for the church potluck.
Here's a transition tag for all my trans folks. Show what you looked like before you came out. Show what you looked like after you came out. Before starting hormones. A few months on hormones. And what you look like now.
Blow that piece of junk out
to the sky! Exactly. Jedi, you're still holding on. Let go. Hey, Bess! Supposed to feed the rats on schedule or they get sick. Hey, guys! Traitor! Sucks! I just had sex. I'm about to eat nachos! Hold on to your hats! You're about to get pounded! This just sucks! And so you shall!
Would you ever be willing to date a trans girl? I mean, is she thick? Well, yeah, she's not a girl. What do you mean? She's a trans girl, so she was a man. Yeah, but now she's a girl. Is she thick? She once had a penis. Yeah, but like you keep calling her she, and my question's still left unanswered. Yeah, I mean she's a girl, but she was a man before. Yeah, but she's a girl now. Am I missing something? I'm just wondering if you're willing to date a trans girl, and I'm just wondering if she's thick. In this situation, she's probably not very thick. I mean, yeah, still probably, yeah.
I go, what if he's gay? What am I supposed to do? Yell do-over? What do you want me to do? That's my son, either way. That just means I'm going to ballet instead of football. But I'll tell you what, I'm not changing. I'm going to root at the ballet like I'm at the football game. You call that a pirouette? Get your head in the game. Let's go.
So apparently because I'm gay, I can't talk about straight guys, and I can't talk about how they're homophobic, and especially because I'm gay, you know, I would just get so violently beat up because I'm just so small. So because apparently I'm too little. This is a baggy shirt too. I'm a little bit taller than my fridge. And here's the top of my truck. If that made you think I was a little bit bigger. Also, these are my size 15 Tims, just so you know how big I am. Also, this is all my makeup and wig, so I can look like a pretty bitch when I own your ass. And also, my PRs for deadlift is 530, PR for bench is 260. I know you're probably struggling me on that, but squat it's 450, so try again. So I hope I'm big enough and strong enough for you straight men out there. Y'all are just too big and strong for me.
Am I more than you voted for yet?
But why? But why there are trans men? And it's not a female story. This is literally violence against trans men. We are not women, and we are out there, and we want the opportunity. What is this? Watch my latest videos about representation.
Okay, I saw this question and I really thought it would be a funny one to answer. So, my voice has always been super high. Everyone thinks that I sound like I'm 12. It's super great, right? People in high school used to make fun of my voice all the time, and I never really knew why, because I was just like, guys, I kind of like talk like this, I don't really know how to fucking help it. But I always had this party trick that if I wanted to sound like a straight cis guy, I would lower my voice. So I can lower my voice.
And I can go down here.
And then I went to college, and I took a voice class, and
I did that down here.
and she was like, that's your real voice. I was like, my real voice? Fuck you, bitch. Then I like worked it out in therapy, and I realized that like if I didn't have dysphoria and I didn't like subconsciously like raise my voice higher to sound more feminine, that would have been my real voice. I look like a marshmallow. Like imagine if I just sounded like that. Like,
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so I'm at work one day and this girl goes, "You're gay. What do you think about trans people?" And I go, "What does that even mean?" First off, it got me excited because she didn't know that I'm trans. It's a shocker to most people. And she goes, "Well, I know that some gay people think that trans people were just jumping on board the gay rights movement." I'm sitting here like, go on. And she goes, "Okay, so if I go into a doctor and I tell him that I identify as not having this leg, he can't chop off my leg. But you can go into a doctor and tell him that you're obsessed with plastic surgery and that's totally okay?" She then told me that she's extremely against Drag Queen Story Hour and drag queens who are pedophiles trying to brainwash children. And I'm sitting there like, girl, I am a transgender drag queen. And then it turns out her boyfriend is a neo-Nazi.
first time today. So, I thought I would document the process. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay, I'm about to go to the store and pick us up some Chinese food so we can eat it when we get back. I just made us a quick little playlist so we have some good songs to listen to in the car ride. I'm about to head out, but I got her a goodie bag with Reese's Puffs, Red Crochet, and some hot Cheetos, and I also got her a Pure Leaf raspberry iced tea because she loves them. Okay, I'm here waiting, but the train is late, and I'm getting really nervous.
The LGBT plus cookout. The twinks and the femmes are plotting world domination. The butches and the bears are trying to stop them. Bai and Pan are playing Uno at a table. Ace and Arrow are underneath that table, and Arrow keeps stealing Uno cards. Ace is trying to stop them. Trans is in a corner for some reason. Non-binary somehow got in a tree. Demi is outside of the house wondering if they're allowed in. Polly got fucking lost on the way there. They don't know where the fuck they are, but they're just gonna have their own picnic at some park. Gender fluid is just doing cartwheels in the backyard. Queers are playing football. The incognito gays and lesbians have doused themselves in rainbows, so everyone knows they belong here. The agenders have ascended and are now trying to swallow the entire world. The intersex are trying to stop them.
Wait.
Blow that piece of junk out of the sky! Exactly. Jeddah, because Hannah fucking hates you! You're still holding on! Let go! Hey, Bess! Supposed to feed the rats on schedule or they get sick! Hey, guys! Traitor! Sucks! I just had sex. I'm about to eat nachos! Hold on to your hats! You're about to get pounded! This just sucks!
A huge problem in the queer community right now is people saying who can and can't say the F slur. Well, a lot of people are nitpicking their history, so I'm going to give you as much as I can in 60 seconds. One of the first times in history that this word was used offensively had to do in the 1500s. Anybody who opposed the church was called the F slur. The F slur was then embroidered on anybody's sleeve who opposed the church, but this included all queer people because, shocker, queer people technically opposed the church at the time. From that history, the F slur then meant to mean burden. Around this time, witches were being burned at the stake for opposing the church, but here's the thing, they also believed queer people were being burned as well, although it is unconfirmed. Crude women also used to be called the F slur, meaning burden, because they saw women as burdens. Second definition comes from young boys who worked for older boys in schools in England. The way the term became associated with these young boys was the word originally meant bundle of sticks. That turned into brooms. Brooms turned into women's cleaning. Women's cleaning turned into any boy who did women's cleaning. And it was also rumored that these young boys also performed sexual acts for older boys. There is so much more than this, but I'm out of time. Let me know if you want a part 2.
Coming at me, I wonder who throws it. They can't see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie, I wonder who wrote it. Oh shit.
I think schools should be required to teach sex education for people of all sexualities and gender identities, not just straight cis people.
No, they shouldn't, because that goes against my First Amendment right to practice my religion.
How?
See, in the Christian religion, we believe that being gay is a sin and that there are only 2 genders. I shouldn't have to learn about their ways and lifestyle.
First off, stop using your religion to justify your homophobia and transphobia. Secondly, homosexuality is not a choice, and we have every right and should be taught how to have safe sex.
Well, then there should be the choice to be exempted from the class for religious purposes.
No, there shouldn't be, because a lot of homophobic people are actually closeted and forced to suppress their sexuality because of the way they were raised. They're gonna end up hooking up in the back of some guy's van because they have no outlet to express their sexuality, and they're gonna end up with a fucking STD. All because you couldn't shut up, sit there, and learn about gay intercourse.
They could take the gay people and teach them separately.
Everyone should learn about everything because no one should be forced to come out to get sex ed.
I think some of y'all ain't never seen a gay person before. Some of us wear acrylics. This happens to be my first time wearing them. I absolutely love it, bro. Absolutely, I fucking love it. I'm doing it again. I'm repeating it. But the people in Walmart, not so much. I don't care about the stares and the dirty looks, okay? Because I know I'm the baddest, the prettiest, most scrumptious bitch you done ever fucking seen. I'm a Greek motherfucking goddess, bitch. And you better look and absorb all my beauty, because it's a one and done. You ain't never gonna see me again. And that's on what? That's on Pride Flag, bitch.
There's this new thing. It's called knocking.
Get out.
I'm waiting for the rin cycle.
So when I first started bringing my wife around my grandma, we decided to just pass her off as my friend / roommate. But grandma caught on pretty quickly. This is the conversation. Ah, Nicole, you friend Allison. She gay. Why? Why, Grandma? You know, but she walk like a Ellen DeGeneres.
It's just a song, an inefficient way to move the story along. I'm done.
You're just being cynical.
No, it's just the principle. Someone, won't you make it stop?
Don't make it stop.
Oh, I can't stop singing. Make it stop, make it stop. Am I real or just a prop? Oh, I can't stop singing. So let's just talk.
Talk, 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 talk.
We're trapped inside a musical review.
At least I'm here with you. I don't wanna make it stop.
Oh, I can't stop singing. Make it stop, make it stop.
I can't wait for you to come my way. I've been far away, but I'll keep running.
PSA for all my hairdressers over the age of 25 out there. I know some of y'all have children because their pictures are all over your workstations. How capable is your 13-year-old of taking care of themselves? Can your 13-year-old wake up and get ready for school in the morning and form opinions on their own without your intervention? How many times in a day do you feel that you need to make choices for your 13-year-old because they are too young or too dumb to know what they want? If a 13-year-old comes into your place of business wearing a hoodie and politely asks you to give them a boy haircut, you don't give them 20 questions. You don't side-eye to the parent and be like, is this what she really wants? If you support queer youth, you will do this without question, and you will not give them the pixie or give them the Karen because that's what you think they really want, because you cannot possibly understand how hurtful that is to queer youth. You cannot possibly understand how important the conversation they are trying to have with you is. They are trying to feel better in their own fucking body, and it is not on you to play their parent and give them the haircut they're not fucking asking for.
This TikTok is for people with like they, them in their bio, or like non-binary or whatever. Like, so if you're not one of them, just keep scrolling. Okay, how does it feel to be so powerful? Like, you just ascended gender? The fuck? Society was like, gender, and you were like...
Would you ever be willing to date a trans girl? I mean, is she thick? Well, yeah, she's not a girl. What do you mean? She's a trans girl, so she was a man. Yeah, but now she's a girl. Is she thick? She once had a penis. Yeah, but like you keep calling her she, and my question's still left unanswered. Yeah, I mean she's a girl, but she was a man before. Yeah, but she's a girl now. Am I missing something? I'm just wondering if you're willing to date a trans girl, and I'm just wondering if she's thick. In this situation, she's probably not very thick. I mean, yeah, still probably, yeah.
You take those lemons, no sugar at all, and you squirt it right into our eyes. When life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade. You use them to make girls cry. You take those lemons with no sugar at all, and you squirt it right into our eyes. When life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade, you use them to make girls cry. You take those lemons with no sugar at all, and you squirt it right into our eyes. I've tried to remain patient with these stupid shenanigans, but you've given me no other choice. You've tried to knock me over by acting like you're above me and pretending that I don't have a voice. And I don't wanna encourage your abusive behavior, but I just can't let you in. I'm legitimately tired of being walked all over by.
So I decided to go fill up Bae's gas tank while she was sleeping, and I tried doing this very fast. Look at me trying to be fucking sneaky. Hopefully she don't come out the door, and I'm gonna keep looking at the house to see if she comes because I don't want to get caught. So here we go. Her tank is half tank, so here I go on the way to the gas station, just doing little things, you know what I mean, to make her life a little easier. And here I go pump the gas station. You know, my fat ass had to get my snacks. And there go my sexy ass arm. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Bae's car is very small, so it don't take much to fill up her tank. It was already at half a tank. And here go my dumb ass. Look at my fat ass just eating. Them shits is bomb though. Like, y'all definitely gotta try those. And I was like, oh, I saw some flowers, so I pulled over and got Bae some flowers. I got it a size so it can fit in her little cup holder. And then I had to sneak to my mom's house and go type a little letter for her for when she wakes up. And there I go, take my happy ass. Even though my mom lived right across the street, took my ass happy ass home. And look who was sleeping still. So then she woke up and cuddled with me.
Taste like Apple Jacks. I'm looking gorgeous, licking sacks. Who made you hoes go back to crack? Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby. Here's $20.
What happened? Don't worry. Look, I'm here to help you. Listen. Fuck off. Get out. You amaze me every time. That a gay wedding is just like a straight wedding. Yes, sir.
So then, do the men wear dresses and then the women would wear suits?
No. You would just wear exactly what you would wear at a straight wedding.
Oh, okay. Now, none of us are gay, so I assume that we would all sit then in the straight section.
The straight section?
Yeah.
Oh, the straight section, he means as opposed to the gay section.
No. There's no sections, guys.
But the gay people.
No. What you would just sit
and
on
in the straight.
No, Larry, listen to me.
But in the aisle.
You would just sit on the side of the person that you were friends with or that your family's members. Just like in a straight wedding.
So we just guess who's gay.
Or not. You could just. Yeah.
We guess who's gay.
Okay. Guess who?
When in the ceremony do we sing Over the Rainbow?
Well, you don't. You don't. This is a religious ceremony, so you wouldn't be singing that during the service.
Oh, all right. No, I'm just asking. I'm not.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place.
Sir, I just woke up. I definitely have something to say to this, but that statement requires a little bit of lip gloss, so hold on one second. Gorgeous. Hail Satan.
Well, anyway, we're gonna be here a while, so I guess we should get to know each other, huh? Where are you guys from?
Tennessee.
Oh, really? Me too. Where are you guys from?
Here.
Oh, really? Me too. Where are you guys from? Oh, really? Me too. Where are you guys from? In the back, on the left, over here, my left. I'm sorry? No, I'm just sorry.
Glow Up LEDs is having a flash sale with 40% off on their best-selling LED strips. Click the link in the description and use the discount code below for an extra 10% off. Orders go towards supporting this channel.